What's up, my people? How was your weekend? I'm sure it was a very long weekend, very long. I've been home for 4 days since Thursday. You can tell. Imagine it's one of those long weekends where we have Friday being a public holiday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Now mine started from Thursday because I didn't work on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Monday. Hey, what am I even counting? Said Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now tomorrow I have to work. I have to. Anyway, what up? What have you been up to? Yep. So today I've been moved by a video. Okay, I would say moved because I feel pain and I'm an emotional person in general. But there's so much to think through and reason about. A lot of things have happened since Saturday. One of them being the video that I just shared today, where a woman walked into church and intercepted a marriage that was happening between a husband and another wife. Well, I just said another wife because sometimes you wonder. But anyway, she moved into church and stopped the marriage that was happening and said, "This is my husband," claimed that was the husband. They have never fought, never separated. As a matter of fact, he spent a night at home, even had slept with her. She says she doesn't know what was happening, so she just walked into the church and stopped. But you know what? The guy didn't say anything. The other woman also didn't say anything. They tried to stop her and drag her out of church. But you see, here is my concern, or here's what I think. Was she right to go and stop that marriage? Probably yes, and that could have happened because she was emotional and angry. You expect people to react, definitely. Will that change any situation into their marriage? I don't think so, because there's nothing you can do if a man has woken up and done such a thing, marrying another woman behind your back. There's nothing you can do. Even if that wedding didn't go successfully at that place or that church, you'll never bring back that feeling. Those people are in love. I don't want to call it love. Okay, maybe it could be love anyway. You never know. But there's nothing you can do. It doesn't matter how many children you've had with you. I mean, there are options. Either he walks away and leaves you, dumps the marriage, or he actually leaves you and then marries another person. It is what it is. If you're a realist, then you understand what I'm saying. I know very many people will come to me and say, "Look, but it is wrong." But yeah, I have not said it is right. I'm not saying what he did is right, and I'm not justifying his bad manners. I'm just looking at it as, will this work out? Then what? Okay, what has happened? What just happened in church? Then what will happen after? Are there chances that these people will reconcile? Even if they reconcile, the woman will never look at the man the same way. Never. Even the man is not going to look at her the same way. It is not going to happen. Let me tell you something. Men have the worst manners. And the manners I'm talking about is that when they feel that a relationship is not going to work out, most of the times they ghost. They don't communicate. They will not tell you even what is wrong. They will not tell you what you're doing wrong. Like that. They won't. And most of the times, I'm sorry to say that, most of the times when women are ending relationships, the man ended that relationship long time ago. He just didn't say. He didn't. I mean, explain to me why a guy would take 3 weeks without texting you back after blue ticking you. 3 weeks. How can I have exaggerated 3 weeks? 3 days. 3. He has not said hi. You're the one pushing the hi. 3. And you're not even in the same house. Why? So from where I see that this relationship was done. He just didn't know how to end it, and he went on and got another woman. And let me tell you something: that woman also knows that there is a woman in this guy's life. They have kids. Probably even knows all the names of those kids. Side chicks know details in marriages, by the way. They know details in marriages. That's how stupid we are, women. We tell them all these things. We tell them. And you know when women are cheating, then they don't reveal. They will just go for the reasons that they are going to cheat. That's it. But yeah, that marriage, after thinking about it, whether it was worth it to go and fight for it, didn't make sense. But yeah, that's one of the things that has disturbed my Sunday. And you know, it looks like today was meant for such things. Today morning, there's a girl. She's not my friend on Facebook, but someone shared her post, so I saw it on my timeline because the person who shared it is my friend on Facebook. Of a lady who posted, and she said, "Everyone who is asking me who the father to my kid is, I am here to tell you that my husband, Apostle something, he's an apostle," so she mentions her name, is secretly getting married to, and mentions also the name of the chick. At least I remember the name of the chick is, I think, Wawire. But the guy, I forget the name of the guy. You know, I will mention the name. If I remember, I'll mention the name. After all, the name has already been put out there. Anyway. So she mentions them and says these people are getting married secretly behind her back. And she leaves it there on Facebook. Did she do the right thing to post? I don't think so. But she acted out of anger and probably put it out there. Like, must you? Man, life is shit. It is, by the way. Sorry, I use that word a lot when things don't make sense to me. I use the word shit. See, I am a realist. Regardless of how something or how much something hurts, I am quick to... I have personal conclusions in my head. There's a way I work it out in my head and then move on, because I think about it this way. If that guy died, you've still lost him. See, there are many ways you can lose someone. Either they die, they leave you, they go and get married to someone else. Even your personal friends. There are many ways they can live your life. One, you die and leave them, or they die and leave you. Two, they betray you. Three, you just lose communication and they are gone. So there are many options as to how people end their relationships. So many ways, man. Or you lose them, so many ways. It's just bullshit, but man, it has happened. I mean, I feel sorry for those two ladies, one who posted on Facebook and then the other who walked into church and the man was getting married. I really feel for them, but I just think the best thing, it hurts, but you move on. Just move on. It may be hard to get over it, but you move on. Just find a way of moving on. There's no good news this weekend. Nigeria. So there's a protest happening in Nigeria, and in fact, I think it must have come to an end by now. So the protest is about a police unit called SARS. I think it should be Special or Security Anti-Robbery something. It's either Special Anti-Robbery Security or something like that, but to make SARS. SARS is just it's an abbreviation. If I get it wrong, you'll correct me, but it's an abbreviation called SARS. So it's alleged, because I'm in Uganda, so I don't know the facts. It's alleged this unit kills people, robs people instead of actually protecting them. They have brutalized people under the name of keeping security. This is the point when Nigerians got tired and felt enough is enough. So they've been on the streets. And the last I checked, as I was watching tennis, the president had already given orders to their IG, I think IGP, who would be their IGP in Nigeria, to dissolve the unit and push or redeploy all the officers under that unit into other functions of the police. Not bad, because he has responded to the call or to the cause of the protests. My question is, who is answerable? Who is going to stand in the dock and answer questions of why, how? Okay? Who's going to face those charges? Who? So, disbanding a unit is not necessarily just to serve. That's what it is. Man, we are Africans, man. This is Africa. But it is what it is. Dissolving a unit is not just to serve. But again, that's what it is. Then another news. Oh God. And this one actually pissed me off, because it's the most stupid protest I have ever had, if at all it happens. In one of my many apps, I was reading about protests that happen. I use keywords whenever I'm looking for news. I use dynamic hashtags to get related conversations. So I come across this hashtag, and the story behind it is women in that particular society are trying to fight sexual harassment or sexual violence, or crimes around that act. So people are not so happy, or these ladies are not so happy, and they go and start a campaign called 90 Days of No Sex. This is what it means, or this is what it's about. That you should not, you see how these challenges are happening on social media, whereby you say 25 push-ups every day for 25 days, in a sense of creating mental health awareness and things like that. It's a challenge that I've not done, because I personally don't understand. And one thing about me is, once I don't understand a campaign, I will never involve myself into it. So it's something like that. So what they're trying to say is that try to stay away from sex for 90 days as a protest, and creating awareness around sexual harassment. That's the most stupid campaign, by the way. To me, I don't care what you think, by the way. I don't. Are you going to tell the marriages, do not have sex for 90 days? Because you're trying to create awareness around sexual harassment. Sex for 90 days. Do you know how many marriages will break up? Do you know how side dishes are going to benefit from this thing? Okay, forget about the moral side of it, moral, immoral about it. You are going to kill market for condoms. You're going to kill market for pills and all. Imagine, that's my reasoning, by the way. You're entitled to yours. But I just think this campaign is the most stupid campaign ever. Ever. Anyway, tomorrow is a Monday. Let's just enjoy your weekend.